Last week I told you about the Fannie Mae Home Path program and how it can make condominium purchasing very easy. Today we're going to talk about the FHA Approved condominiums and what to look out for in those approvals.
And we're going to share a little secret about those condo associations who have the right of first refusal. You'll be surprised. Welcome back to Contract Talk with your broker liaison, Alex Cika.
And your mortgage guru, Howard Vernick.
Howard, are you going to tell us about that secret now?
Well, not just yet. First I want to talk about why the FHA approved condos might work out for some of your buyers. I'm sure you're all aware that the FHA financing has taken over today's market.
Well, yeah, mainly because of the 3.5% down payment, right?
Of course, and also because some of the underwriting guidelines are more lenient and we can extend debt to income ratios, which allows people to get into bigger homes. Now, the FHA does have certain property requirements that we have to fulfill.
Like for condos, townhomes, and multi-unit properties?
Yes, and we're going to address the condominiums today. I'd like you to join me while we take a look at the FHA approved condominium list, and I'll show you how to not only look up the properties, but what to look for when you find them. We're going to go ahead and look for FHA approved condominiums in the Fort Lauderdale area. First, we need to go to HUD's website, which lists all the approved condominium projects. Now you can see the web address is kind of long, so I've included a link just below this video. I also have these instructions in a PDF format to download directly to your computer. This first drop-down is to pick the type of condo approval. For your purposes, you won't ever have to touch this. Now the next drop-down allows you to choose how you'd like your list sorted. I usually leave it sorted by condo name, but you can have it sorted however you like. Next, you'll pick the state the property is located in. I think we'll all be choosing Florida. You probably won't know the condo ID, so just leave this blank. Now, under the condo name, you can either enter the name you might be looking for, or what I'll usually do is enter the first few letters of the name of the condominium association, because I found instances where they spelled the name wrong. In this case, you also want to make sure the association doesn't have more than one name. If you either don't know the name or you're doing more of a general search, you can enter the name of the city or the zip code of the area you're searching. You'll have to be careful with this because properties can be listed under the wrong city or the wrong zip code. Depending on my search, I'll sometimes search the entire state and sort by the city or zip code so I don't miss anything. In this case, I'm looking for Fort Lauderdale, so I'll enter Fort Lauderdale here. Now under the status, you can search for approved condos, pending approvals, rejected, withdrawn, or all statuses. I usually search for the approved condos since that's what I'm really looking for. I always leave the search type on project, and I always leave the begin dates and end dates empty. So once your parameters are set, you just click send. You can see we have 41 records, but you have to take a look at each record. At the end here, you can see that many of these are expired or nearing expiration. Your buyers will need to close before that expiration date. You can also look here at the composition of the project. This may show conditions of the FHA approval, and you'll have to determine the status of those conditions. You also have to look at the FHA concentration. Normally, they only allow 30% of the units to be encumbered by an FHA loan. They do have a temporary moratorium where they are allowing 50% FHA penetration. My best recommendation is to see if one condominium or a few condominiums your buyers might like, then contact me so we can do a little further investigation about the association to make sure you're not wasting your time or energy. And of course, before you do anything, we want to fully pre-qualify and even get a full pre-approval on your buyers to make sure they can be approved for FHA financing.
Okay, Howard, so last week we saw the Home Path condominiums. This week we're covering the FHA approved condominiums. Which one of the two is really better for our buyers?
You know, Alex, this is going to depend on the borrower's situation. We have to know what's out there, and then we can help direct them to make a good decision.
You know, we have a lot of buyers out there that flat out can't afford a single-family home or would rather live in a condominium. And you're right, we should know about everything that's out there. It just puts us one more leg up on the competition.
Remember, all the information we went over is located right below us. Go ahead, save it to your computer so you can have it for reference. I just hope this information will help you sell just one more house.
Howard, hold on a second. You forgot something.
What you talking about?
What you talking about? What you talking about, Willis?
The secret about the first right of refusal?
Yes. Coming next. Okay, well, if you didn't already know, and we've experienced this twice now in 1 week, and I think we're going to see a lot more of it with all the foreclosures and short sales out there, but if you sell a condominium and the association has a first right of refusal, and they exercise that first right of refusal as a cooperating broker, bringing the buyer to the table, you end up losing your entire commission, and the listing agent gets everything.
Unless you get something in writing from the listing broker stating that you'll get the commission that is offered in the MLS.
And you better get that up front. This is just another thing we have to look out for to protect our commission. Remember, as a cooperating broker, you only earn a commission when there's a closing.
And we always want to protect our commission.
I hope the information you received today will be helpful for you. And please, don't forget to tell us about your experiences in the comment section down below. This really helps us determine the subjects that can be helpful in our business.
And I'd like to mention that the NFL opens tomorrow, and I hope we're all rooting for the Miami Dolphins versus those New England Patriots on Monday Night Football. Go Fins, put your
Miami has the Dolphins, the greatest football team. We take the ball from goal to goal like no one's ever seen. We're in the air, we're on the ground, we're always in control. And when you say Miami, you're talking Super Bowl, 'cause we're the Miami Dolphins.